Being able to transfer your weight is one of the most important skills in roller skating, and this drill is going to help you. So if you're working towards, or you've already learnt the dribble turn like this is going to really help you, because we're going to do that turn in our drill. So we're going to start in our V, and then what's going to happen is we're going to turn our body and we're going to go onto the heel of this foot. Now from here, we're going to do that dribble turn. So it's almost a toe-toe. So we're going to transfer onto the toe of this foot, and we're going to release the weight from the heel and turn our body and our hip here. Once you're turned, it's going to go down. All the weight's going to go on this foot, and we're going to do our heel. Then we're going to row back onto that toe, turn the body in the other direction. I'm going to use my hip, release the weight of the heel, and turn. Down, up, toe, turn. Down, up, toe, turn. So I'm using this hip just like I would if I was doing a pivot. I'm here, and it's giving you that same action. Weight transfer, onto the toe, turn. I'm turning with my shoulders, but because I'm doing it quickly, I'm keeping my arms quite on the line underneath me with my legs, and just turning my shoulders to make it nice and quick. It's all in that hip and the shoulders. If you're having trouble with this turn, what you can do is when you get here, it's all about that weight transfer again. I'm going to transfer my weight onto the very edge of that front inside wheel, and I'm going to use that as an anchor point to actually help twist this hip, which is going to turn that foot. So if I release the weight from the heel of my right foot, dig into the ground and use that to push the turn, that makes it a lot easier. So transfer my weight, and it's going to push down into that inside wheel. I'm going to lift off, just lift off the back, don't lift the back, just lift the weight off and use that to turn me. You see how that's turning me with that hip? Push down into the floor with that wheel. And that's really anchored, and it's really pushing me around. And without that push, it's really hard, because you're like, well, how do I get it to turn? And that is how you get it to turn, with that push. Push. Dig down and push. So this is the slightly harder turn. Now the difference in the turn is the last time we were doing it on the toe, whereas this time we're going to do the turn on the back heel. So it's releasing the weight from the toe, releasing the weight from the toe. Don't put the weight on the back of the truck. Bad things happen. Okay, so it's quite a nice weight transfer, this one, because I'm going to be, all my weight's going to be here, and then I'm going to swap, and all my weight's going to be here. And this is where I'm going to do my turn in exactly the same way. But this time I'm going to swing the front of the foot round using that same little anchor that we used before. And I'm going to pull round and close the hip. There. And then it's heel, weight transfer to the back leg, toe, weight transfer to the front leg. And then I'm going to use the exact same thing. I'm going to twist my body and slip the front wheel round. There. So I rolled up onto my heel, and then I'm going to transfer and roll back. My weight's mainly on this foot. Then I'm going to release the weight, turn the hip, there, 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 turn. So this is a slightly harder turn because you're slipping around on that heel. But this is going to really help with weight transfer for pivots. And this hip is all about the hip for pivots, because I'm going to pivot, I'm going to open, close, and that's what I'm doing exactly here, like that. Same with the shoulders. They're not moving that much, but I'm really using them. Doesn't look like I'm using them very much when I go fast, but I am pushing each time to get the turn. I love these types of drills. They just make you so aware of your weight transfer, where your weight is on the foot, how your hip is helping you turn and pushing down into that floor, and everything comes together. And it's things you can't see that I'm doing. And once I tell you, hopefully it's going to really help you unlock these sorts of turns. I'm Katie from Skatie, and I'll see you next time. Bye.